Welcome back to my channel, guys. Conscious and aware. Come on. Now, in today's video, we're going to talk about, do you know yourself? Like, this subject is very important because a lot of people either think they know themselves or a lot of people think they don't know themselves. But in this video, I'm going to talk about, can you truly know yourself? Like, let's get straight into it, man. Before we start, man, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe, man. Videos like this coming daily. So boom, knowing yourself. Now, I know what you're thinking right now. Like, oh, I know myself. Yeah, I know myself. I know what I like to do. Now, your name is something that your parents gave you, so that's not you. The things that you like to do is just your characteristic. So again, that's not you. So the first thing we have to realize is that we've been conditioned. Where you're right now is because of your conditioning, because all the things that you've consumed, what society has told you, what your parents have told you, what you've told yourself, that's where you are right now. Like, where you are right now is all based off them three factors there. Now, look at it like this. To know yourself, like, have you ever studied yourself? Like, we've all went to school, we studied English, we studied maths, you know, you have a deeper understanding of the subject, but have you actually sat down and studied yourself, who you are? You see, like, I know you're thinking, like, how do I study myself? Like, look at it like this. The same energy and effort you put into knowing or gaining knowledge in that, have you ever looked at yourself, like your own mannerisms? Have you ever thought about, oh, hold on, is this me or is this what I'm programmed to be? Like, is this my thoughts or is this someone else's thoughts? Because if you don't realize already, like, the thoughts you're having in your mind is only coming from what you've consumed. So let's say you watched a horror movie now, and then later on you're having some scary thoughts and all that, or you had an argument with someone and later on you're thinking about that. So every thought is coming from what you've consumed. At least a video you watch, something you've heard, everything is coming from what you've consumed. So the thoughts in your mind are not even you. You understand? So even to the point where, like, let's say you identify yourself as a footballer, for example. Yeah, let's say you play football consistently, you consider yourself a footballer. Now, even football in itself, why did you start to play football? You've seen someone else play football, you've liked playing football, and then you attach to that, and now you identify as a footballer. If you've never seen anyone play football, would you be a footballer? No. You understand? So that's the point I'm trying to get across is that wherever you are right now is because you've identified with it, because you've consumed it. You understand? So in this video, some things might seem confusing. So, like, take what you can take from the video, because I know not everyone's going to understand this perspective. There's an alternative perspective, so take what you can, just like any other video that you watch. Now, the first thing is, like, is thinking for yourself. Like, a lot of the time we think that we're thinking for ourselves, but we're going off what is popular. What's popular right now? Oh, let me do that. Yeah, that's me. You know what I'm saying to you? Oh, like, anything you're doing, and I need to understand, is this your own thought, or are you doing it because it's socially accepted, or are you doing it because that's what you think everyone else wants you to do? Like, thinking for yourself, that's the key to knowing the self, if you can even know yourself, you know? So, not to contradict myself or anything, but that's the thing. Some people believe that, like, a lot of people believe that they need to know themselves, you know, and they get, like, anxious and frustrated because you see, like, celebrity, oh, that's a rapper right there. Yeah, he's a rapper. Oh yeah, he's a musician. Oh yeah, he's a bus driver. You're looking at the people who, like, okay, everyone is identified with something. So what am I then? What am I? I'm a worker. Yeah, I like to go to work and that. Yeah, I'm a worker. You see, like, there's a need. There's a need in society to identify with something. Like, everybody has to know themselves. But when you think about it more and more, you realize that, can you truly know yourself? Because let's say you're a bus driver right now, hypothetically speaking. Like, you identify as a bus driver, but then boom, next year you change career. Now, okay, right now I want to be a plumber. But you used to identify as a bus driver. So you've changed your identity now. So the point I'm trying to make is that who you was, like, who I was, like, 3 years ago, I don't identify with that person. I don't even recognize that person who I was. If that makes sense. So you can keep changing. So whatever you identify yourself as can always be molded and changed. So who are you truly? Have a think about that. Who are you truly? If tomorrow or next year you can be something else, who are you then? You see? And there's no point mentioning your characteristics, because that's just characteristics. There's no point mentioning what you like, because that's the things you like, and that might change as well. You see? So, like I said, to identify with something is to limit yourself. If you identify with being this person or being this way, you have limited yourself. You put yourself in the box. You have put yourself in a box. I'm this person, and you can't grow past what you've identified yourself with. But if you keep yourself open, where like, okay, I don't know myself, and I can be anything that I want to be. I have infinite potential. You know, like then your possibilities will be greater in life. Like you'll be able to. You won't get stuck. Because look at it like this. Let's say you identify yourself. Let's say you're a YouTuber now. You might look at me like, oh, this guy's a YouTuber. Like, I'm doing YouTube videos, but I'm not a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? Like, and boom. Maybe next week I want to rap. Maybe I want to be a rapper. See, my identity has changed now. So if you're attached to the identity, see, a lot of people do this. They identify with this identity. They identify with a certain identity. And then over the period of time, they're not feeling that anymore, but they're scared to change it because they've already identified with it so heavily that they feel like embarrassed in a way, or they feel like they can't escape this identity. You feel what I'm saying to you? So like when you keep yourself open, as in, okay, I'm doing this right now, but that's not who I am, then your possibilities are greater. You understand what I'm saying to you? So I was trying to leave the video with saying that true wisdom is not knowing, bro. Once you realize that you do not know and you cannot know, then everything is a possibility. Like if you feel like, all right, let's say you speak to someone now and they go on like they know it. Yeah, I know what that is. I know what that is. Then you're not even gonna tell them some information because you already feel like they know, because you can always know more. You understand? So when you realize that you do not know anything, you cannot truly know yourself, and you just accept just being, you're a human being, I'm just being a human, I'm not identified with a particular thing, then it's endless possibility, you see? So you can lose yourself through self-identification. So that's the video. It's a quick video. I know it may sound a bit confusing, but take what you can from it. And yeah, man, see you in my next video.